Hello everyone. So today will be just another evening trapping. So this is what I was playing until now. So this is all of my gold plated crystals, transistors and all that stuff, what I just picked up from last few days, as well as some small IC chips with the golden legs. All these crystals is with the golden base. This I believe is some battery, but as well it has golden contact, so right now I just keeping it. And that was actually this, but I don't know what it is. It was coded on this circuit board with W. I believe it's some kind of fuse or something, or maybe resistor, but probably fuse, because main track, the big one, basically big one, was going through this. But yeah, that's what I was playing with. Some kind of diode with the golden legs. Yeah, basically gold plated stuff. So I just put it aside somewhere so I don't tip it away and lose it. And again, a harvest. So many of silver plated pins. That look good. I'm very happy of that. It was from this small backplane boards. They have one set of silver pins and one set of golden pins. So I just finished them off, and there is golden pins. Actually gold plated, not golden. But anyway, quite nice score. I will just put it to a side for now. And yeah, I will play with something different because I get a little bit bored. And my finger from holding my clippers, it's like begin to hurt, so it's mean I should stop using it so heavily, because I'm actually peeling most of it with these cutters. So I was thinking maybe it would be a good time to make some video and get some relaxed. So let's start with this. Okay, I finish up with the phone. So as we look at this board, then we have just few IC chips, two quite big capacitors. This is like spool, copper spool. They usually mark with the L. And I don't see any more information on this one. No year. Nothing. So if we get rid of these two capacitors, it will be like mid-grade. Yeah, I will do that maybe later on. So we have this plastic casing and just piece of wire. This for sure will have gold plated pins. Okay, no one come out. Just wires. As I say, just partly plated, but anyway, still gold plated. we had? Okay, we got this PC supply, power supply. I actually do take them apart because it's quite easy, quite quick, and a reasonable amount of wires you get of it. Not actually on this one, but anyway, this smaller type, sometime I find out they have brass heatsink instead of copper or aluminum. This in-hold gold plated pins. This is just SATA connector, same as this. This is power, no, this is power, this is data. There's one more, just simple one without gold plating. Again, ATX connector, and this, I forgot the name of this one. This too doesn't have gold plating. So let's get rid of all the screws. Okay. Fit. No more screws, two more here, one more here. Nothing I can feel. So come on out. No, I missed one here in the corner. One more under the sticker. Just piece of iron. Electric motor. And this one has actually aluminum heat sinks, but still it's okay. And that's basically it. Just power board, low grade. After we remove this alu piece, it will go to low grade and give quite a lot of weight because of this two transformer and these spools. This is actually not spools. Yeah, that what I will done with that. Just wait here for me. Okay, I got one more. No, I didn't finish up with this one yet, and I already bring another one. So with this contacts, just cut away the cord. This is not gold plated, so let's go to the cables. Sorry. This one actually has some filter capacitor, but this you remove basically easy way to just push it by the side in here or on the other side, the same deal. So just push here and here and it come out a little bit, quite easy. So the second side just need to be gentle, and that's it. That our all these pins inside this brass. Could be this shielding around as well. Yeah, let's check it out. It's quite easy to peel off when we are on this stage. On this case it's not, so it was stupid. This I will not peel out, I will just drop whole thing in this contacts bin, and we're left out with just iron. Actually my trailer begins to be full of this steel, so soon I have to go to the scrap place. Again, non-golden, non-golden, no gold at all. Just tiny bits of wires. No gold at all. Same as here. It's one sign of this is a little bit older power supply because it has no SATA connections at all. Let's go with this one. I'll take the bigger ones because it's much easier. Sometimes I'm using metal sheet cutters, but it's hanging over there, so this one was closer my hand. So, and again, same deal, take away all screws. But right away I can see here I have 4 screws, what holding our electric, not motor, but transformer. Yeah, let's take them all if possible. Sometimes they have little nuts behind, so we have to hold. From this 4, only 1 come out. There's 2 more. So just look around. Another 2. Funny, set it on some kind of clips. This we already done. Here we have nothing. Okay, so let's try to take it open. Just a piece of iron. As I said, our transformer doesn't work to take apart. Grounding wire, another part of the cover, this iron. Let's take away this one from here. Or maybe not. But this we have to cut. Make easier to our circuit board to come out. So we have more screws, some kind of bell or something. I believe this is all Siemens. Yeah, I think so. In this case they use as well a fan from this power supply to cool down main CPU. That was actually quite smart idea, but it got only, no, I cannot see anymore, but it wasn't so strong like these days computers. They have at least 850 watts or even more. Just trying to get free from this cover. So I got my fan. try to untangle this wire a little bit more to cut it closest as possible. So empty fan. This is what is holding here. Now this screws. What I just need to, this one, the big one. On the other side I have some kind of nuts, so I need to hold it to get it free. This one even has output for monitors. One monitor actually. Yeah, so that is our contact. This one is actually our main contact with electricity coming in, and the other one was some extra to spare one space in our contacts, so you don't have to connect your monitor to the contacts but to the computer. That wasn't a stupid idea. Piece of iron, another switch to 230 110, because actually in Europe we have 230 volts in our installations. I know most of my viewers, it's from the places where it's only 110. So let's go further. There I have some tiny small boards. I believe this one was for steering of the fan, how quick it has to run. One IC. The rest is like just low-grade board, even though we have something behind. Okay, this is quite nice organized. Okay, so much wire we get from that. Quite nice amount. Compress it a little bit in my bucket because it's quite old tin and just build up quite quick. Okay, what do we have here? One more IC, easy to get, so why not to take it? One more to the collections. This spools, it's looking like it's have quite amount of copper, but not really. This one has some. Let's try to tray out these two heat sinks. Almost successful. I got actually quite big bucket full of such a stuff. I just somehow cannot get into that. It breaks, but anyway, who cares? Same as this one, but it's come out quite easy and oh nice. So we just have to remove this and this. We have a nice piece of aluminum. What else? Let's get these big spools twisted out. So that's it. We'll play with that later on, and that's all the rest. Yeah, there's one tiny IC, but by the self weight of it doesn't worth at all to take time of that. But this one is quite easy. These spools look like this. You just need to catch the longer piece, cut it out from the board, and just pull it, not like this, just like this, and we have quite thick piece of copper. Where's the second one? Got it. Here's two. Not bad. Let's go just to the low grade. So that's it from this power supply. Okay, what else do I have there? Our battery. Okay, halfway done. I need to find out to run this camera on the cable or something. I don't know how long I'm recording about now, but anyway, halfway, quite quick. Okay, so then we have something from our last pickup. I don't really know what is this, but it's Allen Bradley and Statics 5700. It's also standard at Cisco technology, and it's for 12 to 48 DC, 2 ampere max, user supply. Just boring stuff. Ethernet managed switch. Rockwell automation. Doesn't tell me so much until okay, again I had a phone, so I will stop now. Okay, so I'm back again. We finished up on this one. As I say, I don't really know what it does, but good brand, quite heavy. Have this RJ45 connections plus extra ports. Doesn't actually look like was being used, but anyway, we will see what it has inside. So self cover look like cast alu. Okay, this one's too big. These two screws has different colors, so it's in its stainless. I even check it with the magnet. This one is just piece of iron. This is nice piece of alu. So no more screw behind. Our holder was demounted. It should get open right now, but let's get rid of the rest of the screw in here. Now in here we have some kind of clap or cover. It looks like place for some kind of card. And here we have, okay, again some port for connecting with something. all this is like screwed, but it doesn't look like it was used, these contacts. Anyway, back cover, nice cast alu, Cisco. Yeah, it's part number and everything. I could take this piece of alu, this is like not extruded, but I forget the name. This is cast and this is, I believe, just pressure cast or something like that. It's much better quality than this one. You can see it by even by the light. But I will go with the extruded one. Sorry, casted one. Just ready to the cast. Some kind of goofy stuff. Probably some temperature, or yeah, it should just provide temperature. Easier way to go out. Okay, let's take first board out. I see some screws. Look like some kind of backplane board. Tiny one, but anyway. Coming out or not? Yo, it is backplane board. Look how chunky mlccs we have over there. And this is as well capacitors. I believe it is tantalum capacitors. Just some kind of copper coil. Here is inside its gold-plated pins. I could regard it as high grade. Good. What do we have more? No, I believe we have more screw inside there. But first we need to take away this kind of coating, lasting coating. Yeah, I was right. Come on now, stupid plastic coating. Now we have plenty of screws. It's quite hard to take it out. They glue it really good. Okay, I got one piece left in the center, but I hope I reveal all screws. Yeah, I think so. Nothing in the center. Okay, get rid of the screws. Okay. Find out if you're using machine. So first put on the screw, turn it a little without starting it, and then go. That prevents you to break the surface of the screw, because even though we have 100 screws, you take out 99 of them. and you break the one, it will be pain in the ass to take the last one out if you destroy this surface right away by coming onto it with the high rotation. That's what I meant. Now we have nice piece of extruded alu, I believe. But to get this one out, we need to take our connector. So I just to screw on each and every one. So this could go just contacts. One more. Come on out. Okay. So now we have our front cover, also cast alu. Great. More screws, of course. Some kind of, oh shit, thermo kind of stuff. It's gluey, but it's quite heavy. I don't know if I can use it for something. Nah, probably not. But look at this mlccs. This one, and this. Let me find out something to compare. Something to compare quickly. I have SIM card. No, I got it all. Let's find something different. Okay, I got it. Computer battery. We all know that size. CR2032. Look at this. Isn't that great? Yeah, I tried to take one out. I cannot hold myself. Should I go to the side or to the front? Got it. Look at this. Just great score. I do love it. Look at comparing to the other ones, and it wasn't this smallest one, because I used to get this bigger one only. That's great. And in most of the case, at least 25% of weight of this one is like silver plus palladium, I believe. Again, quite big one, same thickness as the biggest one. Plus we got some tiny gold pins, few ICs. This is, no, probably it's not capacitor, but it's marked CR. So this one is as well CR, so probably some kind of transistors, or no, there is some tiny symbol of diodes, so probably this black things is diodes. Anyway, I am surprised about the size of these mlccs on this board, and I'm also grateful of that. Let's just look deeper. Come on. Okay. I got other side of the board. And here is probably that's why it's defected. But again, here is a row, second one. There's again huge mlccs on this one. Nice one. Go like that. What next? Again, some thermal stuff, quite thick and like gummy. Other small boards. Let's take it out and look what it have on. Behind, 1 mlccs and two mlccs. Few small stuff. Again, 3 little bit bigger mlccs. This is tiny relay and gold-plated pins. Great. Nice stuff to took apart. Again, some thermal stuff. How I go deeper? No, from the other side. Just alu cover with some thermal stuff. This part for some kind of contacts or programs, kind of tiny discs. Okay, come out. Just few gold contacts here. 1 big mlccs, few smaller one, and gold pins inside these things. I even have some sockets, not sockets, things to go into this socket somewhere. Okay, let's go further. Another quite big heatsink. Quite long screws, tons of thermal stuff, nice machined alu. You can see the traces of this phrasing things, blade or whatever. Quite heavy. And what do we have here? Quite big IC, Cisco 08 09 16 01. I'm not sure which one is date, 08 or 01. It's mean 2008 and 2001. There is one tiny one, but I don't see it. No, maybe here. No, but we have 1 gold age crystals and here I have some just iron covering. I'm getting excited. This is all diodes, the black ones, but it actually look like this 2, 3 actually. We can just take out. It look like, otherwise no, it just spools. Can you see? This is shit. I thought it was some nice ICs, but I didn't look at the symbol as well. Anyway, you don't see it. One crystal, tantalum. Yeah, just few ports and diodes. This crystal with golden edge. South and north bridge chips, golden pins. Behind again chunky mlccs. This is as well okay. I get to cut again and charge battery. It's actually next day. So I was so excited about that, as I end up on these diodes and look at this. No, this is just great. So this one basically I go through. So we have one more in here, just some cast alu. I believe it's some kind of heat sinks. Yeah, okay. Just go out. Just again this thermal stuff. I got 2 screws in here. One more. So this is just piece of iron, yes, and another small piece of cast alu. And what do we have in here? Again, nice chip from Cisco with gold corner, big mlcc, another set of them, 2 gold edge crystals, here we have one tiny from Intel, just some ports for card, so should be gold plated pins inside, as well in here RJ45 plus this, it's not micro USB, I just forgot. Tiny bits of silver on the other side, just some ICs, again mlccs, 2 big and 3 smaller. Anyway, it's just great, and this is totally like high grade. It even got this shiny sticker from Cisco. Cool. No, I didn't throw this one away. Just go to contacts. This is again high grade board. Yeah. Most of them. You know, one interesting thing I picked from this PC, it's one SATA cable, but look how long it is. I believe it's about 70 centimeters at least. Anyway, just something interesting. You're not always seeing such a long SATA cables, but procedure is the same. Cut away the contacts. These are just cables, and inside of those we have gold-plated pins. And again, this ribbon wire, I like them actually. Just cut it, open and pull. Again, cut it, open and just pull. One gold-plated pin left on the wire. It's actually only one side plated with gold, but anyway, so just put it to my buckets with the tiny gold-plated stuff. And this is just going to wires. And again, gold-plated contacts. Okay, what else do I have in here? Some steering, I believe. Yeah, let's look what we have in here. Some time ago I do have a little bit bigger one. Actually much bigger, like 10 times bigger. It was great amount of copper, brass, cast alu, and huge capacitors inside. So okay, I messed the screw. So will be hard to take out, but we find it out later on. Just contacts. I see two screws in there. No, here is our holding screws. As well, standing on it is defective, so this yeah, Allen Bradley something servo drive. Cool stuff, very expensive. I see a few screws. Second side, not so many screws. Now, one more. It's a little bit dusty, but I don't mind that. Okay. I need such a bit like, probably I will not have small screws anymore. Look like come on. Where are you, stupid beast? I need you. Okay, I get one from here. This look like this one. Nope, too big. cannot fit at all. What's going on here? Strange. Oh. Come on out. Nope. I missed something somewhere. How it can be? Maybe just glue it. Actually, yes, it looks like. Actually, whole plate. I mean, board. It's like no. Here it is still holding from this things. No, as I said, quite big capacitors. One spool relay. Tantalum capacitors. This is just kind of connection. Nice tiny gold plated pins. Again, high grade. Nice 4 mlccs. Tiny gold edged crystal. Just some IC. Few gold pins in here. And that basically all on this one. So it's like now it's mid-grade. If we remove these two big capacitors on the other side, just few mlccs. Still okay. Okay board. Something stuck in my nose. This actually should come out. Yeah, it has quite chunky copper heatsink, and inside of this I find a lot of nice stuff. No, this one looks something like that. I believe all those wire is at least silver plated, or maybe silver, but it's covered with some kind of gooey stuff, and I cannot find out how to remove it yet. I have like 2 buckets of such a stuff, and they are quite heavy, basically because of this copper heatsink, but I just need to find out how to process it somehow and get rid of this silicone, or I don't know what it is, some kind of glue or something. Let's go to the rest. I do have somewhere. No, I don't have it here. I have opened a few kinds of it, so that it's smaller one. Sometimes I have some gold inside. Again, I'm trying to clean this one up with, yeah, not so good effect. Another one, capacitors, and a lot of small stuff. And this one was quite similar. Now in this one we can see a tiny gold plating. In here I'm not sure if it's gold plated around or something else. I would have to test it. No, there's another one. It gets a little bit dust, so this one looks really good. So that was that stuff. I just need to find out what to do with those, because I have quite a lot. Okay, let's come back to this one. look like screw doesn't, it's not so good quality, very easy to destroy this head. Again, some panel, control panel, I believe, few contacts. In these LEDs you can see some gold inside actually, and on the other side just few pins. Again, these contacts with pins, tiny, really tiny mlccs. Yeah, just, and the screen. That's okay. Last one in this. Again, it's damaged here. Few quite big mlccs. RJ45 ports. Look like this is as well gold plated. These pins, it's not gold plated. It's like tin covered. Look like. Just few mlccs behind one IC flat pack, or yeah, and one tiny crystal with golden age. So that's it. Again, few nice boards. And what do we have? Something more here? No, just piece of wiring. One more screw in here, probably temperature sensor, I think. Okay. I get it somehow. There's one more. This is just iron. And no, it's not sensor, it's resistor. Quite big. Stand on it, 60 ohm. Okay. It looks like it's getting really warm if they mount it like this. I don't know what I do with this yet. I would like to get rid of this small fan, but I messed up the screw in here. I'll try to maybe go like this. No, I cannot grab it. But where is my old helper? Again, I lose it. This is my old helper. I use it a lot. I lose already this handle. It was gummy handle, but it's just gone. Go into pieces and then just fall out. But today actually I have making some cleanup in one flat. Does work. And I found few hammers. So soon this one will be retired. But it was quite good. Not too big, not too small. It was just perfect. But anyway, sometimes it's not comfortable to use it without this handle. So it looks like it's his time come to get replaced. Just tiny fan, tiny piece of wiring, and yeah, that's it. quite big piece of cast alu, quite heavy, I believe about 800 grams. Something around that. Okay, do I have some? Of course I do. Another piece of equipment of something. Each have inputs, outputs, quit. Maybe some kind of steering for coolers or something like that. I don't know, but not really important. Just contacts, it's just power coming from the filter to the device. Yeah, this we have our filter, power coming this way, go through the filter and then come back to cell device. What's standing here? 312, doesn't tell me much. Anyway, let's get these cables, quite thick. More. Yeah, let's get them all. This filter, I do not cut the cables too close because maybe I will use it to something one day. If not, I can always just cut these cables. No, and this screw is like stainless. You can see it, tell it by the color. This one is like a little bit more dark, not so shiny. And most of them look like this. So stainless. Here as well. No, I cannot get it now. Why do I have this solder machine here? Okay. So let's get rid of these contacts. Tiny flat screwdriver laying here. Yes. The first one, this black, yellow and green, holding them all like squeezed, and the rest is just clicked inside. Do I go to the right way? Yeah, look alike. Come on. Something like this. I used to just drop it into contacts, but if you want to play, this is tiny piece of brass. Again, piece of stainless, just screw. This is iron. They call it S-list for mounting relays and all those stuff into bigger boxes. Okay, looks like we get it all. So take away all these contacts. As well, it's a little bit brass inside, but it's like a lot of work to get it out. Okay. And as I say, the screen amp what I make, it was terrible. Just terrible. So many trash, so many shit, so dirty flat. When I walk in, I just get scared. But anyway, my job was only to pack everything what's good to the boxes, all clothes to the bags, and get rid of all the trash. And that was all. so wasn't so bad. Anyway, it took me like 16 hours or so. Just iron front cover. Two more contacts. Okay, get the top cover off. But anyway, maybe I will make some video about this cleanup, because I have no idea how people can live apart when it's such a condition, and how to live in such a condition. I collect there are a lot of kid stuff like clothes, shoes and all those things and toys, so I cannot go over it. But anyway, when I make video you can all see. No, this is again stainless steel, you can see by the color. Okay, let's get rid of the second cover. Stupid screw. Again, alu piece. And here there's a few more, but I believe it's for a smaller one. Yo, it fit. And I just see something fall out. Some nice thing. I'll show you in a moment. Can you see these 3 buttons? In here actually, in the center and by the sides we got our silver, but it's like piece of sheeting on top of it. It just fall out somehow. I just take it out, this top of it, and as you can see it look like gold plated, so cool. Okay, so self board, it's like, I would say medium grade, but nothing spectacular, just few ICs here, tiny ones. There's like raw mlccs mixed with thick film resistors, one after another. Here we have mlccs plus diodes, and the same deal, resistors and capacitors. Few more IC, one crystal, just few gold plated pins in here, few in here. Nothing spectacular, just few more gold plated pins in this thing should be. Let's check. Yeah, but just partially plated and tiny amounts of plating. Okay. This is for speed commander door control. Okay, let it be. Okay, I just have to write that back to someone. And okay, let's maybe take out this board of this cover. and this is just sliding out. Quite huge piece of aluminum. Again, close to 1 kilo. No, in here. So this look like more power board to the, and this more than logic board. But in here we have this, again, the same stuff I just showed you with this gooey stuff inside, and one tiny relay, this long gold plated pins. They are plated all the way. Just little transformer, second tiny relay, two big capacitors. This is diodes, just one tiny IC, and yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, so I will end up on this because the video getting long. So anyway, have fun with scrapping and see you next time.